Marriage license does not guarantee that you will get along with your partner and live happily ever after. My topic is on why you should live with your partner before marriage. First, we will talk about how common it is now to live with a partner and not being married. Second, we will talk about the benefit of living together, sharing responsibilities and chores, and seeing if you're compatible with each other. Finally, I will discuss how beneficial it will be to know each other's financial habits. So first, let's talk about how common it is to now live with someone and not be married. In ages 18 to 24, there's 9% people who live with an unmarried partner compared to 7 people who live with a spouse. There has already been an increase from the year 1968 to 2018 of young adults living with an unmarried partner. From ages 25 to 34, among the ages of 25 to 34, 15% live with an unmarried partner, which is up 12% from 10 years ago. This is all according to the U.S. Census Bureau. So now moving on to ages 50 and older. Couples are age 50 and older are living together and not married. And this is happening in great numbers. It has been shown that 1.8 million Americans in that age group are cohabitating, according to Legal Secretary Redmond. So now that we know how common it is to live with an unmarried partner, let's move on to the benefits of sharing responsibility and seeing if you're compatible. So according to Bride Magazine, you will learn to be tolerant and figure out what makes a relationship work and build a communication line. You will also figure out each other's habits. Is your partner neat, or is he all over the place, or she's all over the place with their belongings? Do they leave dirty dishes in the sink? For the chores and responsibilities, you will learn to run errands together, share that chore, do laundry, do dishes, and this will figure out a balance between you. Like, is one going to carry the weight more than the other, or is it going to be shared? And then the final thing is getting to know your partner. You know what you're getting yourself into before you get married. 60% of adults say that living together before marriage is the best way to understand one another, according to Crystal Ayers, who is a writer for the ConnectUsFund.org. Now let's move on to the final step, finances. So according to Dave Ramsey, the number one reason, the second leading cause of divorce is finance. There's money fights after marriage all the time. And having debt pushes couples away. There's a lack of communication between them that puts a lot of stress on the relationship, and there's an anxiety which then leads to divorce. It is important to know each other's spending habits. Is one going to have debt while the other one is saving, or are you guys on the same page and you guys want to build something together? Or like, what's going to happen? Like, if your partner has debt, like, are you going to take on that responsibility, or you want them to clean that up before marriage? Also, like, your financial goals, like, do you want to buy a house? Do you want to buy a car? Like, you get to talk about all that before marriage. And according to life coach Shelley Warren, also, like, you want to discuss, like, if one makes more money than the other. Like, you don't want to feel like if your partner makes more money than you feel less, like you have less to say in the relationship. Like, you don't have like the full authority to make money decisions. So you want to talk about that before you get married, because sometimes, like, the person that makes the most money, they get a little powerful, and basically it's their way or the highway. So that's something that needs to be discussed before marriage. So I've listed the benefits of living together before marriage. And these are the reasons why you should live together before marriage, so you can get to know each other. First, we discussed it is very common now to live with someone without being married, and then by living together, you will learn to see if you guys can share the responsibility, and you learned about each other's financial habits. And as a closing, please, before you say I do, make sure that your partner and yourself have common ground. It is very important to know what you're getting yourself into. There's nothing wrong with living together before marriage to learn more about each other and work on any differences that need to be sorted out beforehand, before you make that huge commitment. I mean, you do have a commitment before, but I mean, a marriage license really just puts it on file. It doesn't signify that it's going to be a happily ever after. So think about it. Have a good day. Bye.